the Henson AL-13 mild, right?
Yes.
Now Henson's deal is if you don't get the right angle, it doesn't cut. Versus the TRC, the razor company, aluminum razor. Now in this shave, since I've got 10 days of growth here, I mean there's a crap ton here. So I'm going to be using a pre-shave oil by Leaf Shaves, and I'm going to be using their shaving soap as well. It's a good combination, and you know, I just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plenty. Put that dopper back in there, wet the other hand, rub it together, and start applying this to my beard. What I think is the best value knot, this is by the razor company as well. This knot, I think for the money, for $15.99, I don't think there's a better knot out there. I'm gonna use it today with Leaf Shaves soap. This is the Fig that they came out with. So I've already plunged this in the water. I'm just gonna go here and, you know, I'm just grabbing some soap right out of my hand here. That's plenty. I'm gonna take that residue and rub it in too. Now I'm gonna take the brush, paint it on my face. Like so, and I'm just gonna go down, dip just the tips of it in. I'm talking just maybe like 1/4 of an inch in. Break the backbone and start lathering this up. Now I've had a lot of people ask, is using, you know, a premium soap or cream like Leaf Shaves, does it really make a difference? Yeah, it does. If you're on the fence and you haven't made the switch yet, at least try one of the soaps, you know, and a shaving brush. And even with your Fusion, Chic Bic, Harry's, Dollar Shave Club, whatever, you're still gonna get a phenomenal shave just because those soaps and creams that are premium. And, you know, I think that soap is like $8 or $9. I think it's on sale right now for $7. So it's not like it's expensive, and that's gonna last forever. All right, so I'm gonna stop there and I'm gonna load these razors. So I'm gonna be using Kai blades today. I haven't used this blade in either razor before, but I've got 10 days of growth, so I want an advantage, okay? Now, just right off the bat, there is no adhesive on these blades. I absolutely love that, okay? Love that. To me, if there's adhesive on it, it's going to, you know, it can mess up the blade angle, okay? 3-piece razor from the Henson here. Just gonna load in the Kai blade, very simple. And that's got a snug fit. The Kai blade does in the Henson. The Henson, there is absolutely no movement whatsoever. This thing is precisionally milled down to 2 1,000ths. So the tolerance on this is very tight. Now on the razor company's razor, there's a little bit of play. I don't know what their dimensions are on this, but it doesn't matter. You still get a decent shave out of it. But everybody wanted to see this comparison, so I'm gonna let you have it. So the weird thing about loading in this razor is there's no bars that come up here, so you got to pinch it on the side, you know what I'm saying, because it's not aligned yet. It's only aligned when you put the bottom cap on, so you got to find it. See, there's a little bit of play there, so I'm gonna have to make sure that's aligned up correctly. Yeah, that looks really good to me. As for the Henson, I mean, you never have to look at it, Henson. You can't load this the wrong way. All right. So what we're gonna do here, got both of those loaded up. Now I'm just gonna go back and grab a little bit more water and hydrate. You can see how easy it is to build up a lather with this soap. Really good. It's all natural. Leaf Leaf Shave, their claim to fame is all natural ingredients and no plastics whatsoever. All right, I'm gonna call that good. Go in with the Henson first over here. Okay. Now Henson's deal is if you don't get the right angle, it doesn't cut. So you're gonna see when I'm making multiple little chops at my face here, maintaining that angle. If I don't get it right, you're gonna see where it doesn't completely clear the razor. See what I'm saying? Do you see that? Obviously there's way too much soap in there, but it's getting through it. Kai blade feels pretty good right now. Wow, there's a lot there. Damn good. All right, on to the TRC. Great razor. Comparing it to the Henson, it's a little more aggressive. Not much, but a little bit. Noticeable. Went through all that growth a little easier. All right, let's give that a rinse. And what you're going to notice here on my second pass, I'm able to take longer strokes because it already took down that first beard reduction for me. And I don't recommend, keep chopping at your skin if you don't have to. Both of them rinse out well. That was a really good pass. Go against the grain here. Yeah, a little more blade feel with the TRC, but it's a very good razor. Going back in them with the Henson, but I gotta say, this Henson, if you don't get that angle, it doesn't cut, and if you're just starting out, that's why this is so popular of a razor. All right, you saw how the other razor skipped a little bit, little blade chatter. Whereas the Henson does not do that. You know, and I'm not pulling my skin taut, because if I do that, the hair will grow underneath my skin and it'll cause ingrain hair. So I can't shave that way. Some people can. I'm one of those people that can't. I have sensitive skin. All right, let's give that a rinse. All right, so as you can see or hear, nothing on the Henson side. Still a little bit left down here on the razor company's side. So I'm just going to do a quick little touch up there. All right, going in with the Alum Block. Little tingle over here. Well, about the same with the Henson. Nothing there. Yeah, I'm getting a little tingling down through here with both razors. Nothing here from the Henson. Ooh, a little bit right here. Nothing down below. Nothing down below. Pretty much just right around my mouth. So, you know, call that driver error, but it's sensitive around right in here. Yeah, so a really good shave by both razors. Put that Alum Block away. Let me rinse that off my face here. Okay. Going in with some of the best stuff in the world, Thayer's. Love this stuff. This is one of the products, if you haven't made the switch yet, pick this up if you have sensitive skin. Or you just want to try a great product. It's lovely. Ooh, yeah, so refreshing. Wow. Love that stuff. Okay. Next up, one of my all-time favorites, Nivea for sensitive skin. For the money, I think this is the best stuff you can buy, at least that I have tried so far, and a lot of my viewers totally agree. This stuff is a win-win. What a great shave. Both razors are great. Now, granted, you know, this one's $45, and you see what kind of job it did. Oop, looks like I even got a little nick right there. Okay. You see the type of job it did compared to the Henson razor. Some people think, you know, the TRC razor is better. You know, if you feel that way, that's okay. I don't think it's better. I just don't think it's better. It's a good razor though, but I just don't think it's better. Now, this razor's $25 more. Is it worth $25 more? That's probably something for you to decide. I know when I was first starting out, you know, $25 in a razor was a lot of money. I mean, once you start acquiring, you know, different razors, or you see different reviews on razors, you're thinking, wow, you know, that's really not that much, because you're going to save so much money just making the switch to these. But in my opinion, the Henson's definitely smoother on my face. It was more efficient. You could see down here in my neck, the Henson took off way more. I got away with 2 passes with 10 days of growth. With a cartridge razor, I wouldn't have been able to do that, especially with a Gillette Fusion. I would have had to grab some clippers to take down a lot of that growth before I even started to tackle it with, my old Gillette Fusion. So I think both are great razors. I like the shave on this one. I just think this one shaves better. And is it worth $25 more? That's up to you. To me, I would say yes, it's worth $25 more. They both weigh identical. Well, this one weighs 38 grams, this one weighs 40. When you're holding them in your hand, you really can't tell. The knurling on the Henson is way more aggressive than the knurling on the TLC. I mean, this has no knurling. But, I don't shave with soapy hands, so that really doesn't matter to me. I know it does to some people. I'm not a messy shaver when it comes to shaving cream. But I like them both. I'll put the links down below on both of these. The cool thing is, if you buy the Henson razor, you get 100 free blades with them. Now, they're their arcade blades that are made in Israel. I don't think they're the best for my face, but I can shave with them, and they do a good job. But again, I let my facial hair grow out a ton just so you can see it better on camera and it sounds better. Comment down below which one you like better, and let's start a conversation.